So here he is. There we go. Albo cheering, selling off our country to overseas, cheering for his new voters, his new Australia, his multicultural Australia, meaning you're out and they're in. Now, that's my opinion of what this Labor government has been doing, putting Australian people second in their own country. And we've seen that. And now we've had the Indian Prime Minister come over here for a stadium welcome to welcome more Indians to Australia, especially Victoria, having the highest Indian population in Australia. It's absolutely crazy. Talk about replacing voters before the big election this November in Melbourne. But anyway, let's get into this. We're going to look at some clips and really break this down about what it means for Australia and what's going to be happening moving forward. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member if you want to help support my message. It means a lot to me, but let's get into this. So here we got the Witch of Melbourne. Now, I've never seen Jacinta Allen so happy about something in her life to welcome the Indian Prime Minister. She's ecstatic. She's like, these are my voters. This is what we want. We've got over 200,000 Indians in Victoria alone, and most of them vote for Labor. That's what this is about. It's about importing voters, replacing other people that don't vote for Labor. That's what this is really about. And keeping the cheap labour, all this stuff. It's what's going on. It's what's really going to replacing the Australian culture because they're doing it on mass immigration. And don't get me wrong, this has nothing to do with Indians in particular. I don't want any, if they were putting in hundreds of thousands of Chinese people and were hosting an event cheering the Chinese Prime Minister over here, I wouldn't like that either. I don't want our country replaced with mass immigration because this government can't get support from Australians, so they want to replace the demographic of the country and sell it to overseas because they can't generate wealth, so they want to make deals with overseas countries to flood our country and take it over. It's like they're cheering to get our country taken over. It's really weird, it's really off-putting, but let's see what she's doing here.
Prime Minister Modi, I do invite you to take this message back home with you to India. Victoria respects India. We value your people. We welcome your students, your businesses, your families, your ideas.
If you didn't know, in Australia, we have an overpopulation crisis because there's no houses, yet Labor call it racist if you point out mass immigration being the root cause of a housing problem. It's nearly like you can't work out supply and demand. And this speech really shows you Labor is 100% ready to flood Australia with more Indians. And we know why. It's to stay in power.
In Victoria, the Indian community is not just accepted, they are part of who we are. India is not just a country we trade with, it is a country we trust.
Trust? I won't say too much, I'll get cancelled, but I think they don't have a very good reputation on trust.
Let me say this to Victoria's great, strong Indian community who are here tonight. You are welcome here. Your children never have to choose between being proudly Indian and proudly Victorian, because in this state you can be both.
And that's the fucking problem. You can't be both. You either come here to be Australian or you stay in India and be Indian. We're not turning our country to be India. Like, I don't understand this logic. Yes, you can still celebrate your traditions, your food and everything, but you have to come here and be Australian first, not saying you can just be both. You can't just be both. You have to be one or the other. This is Australia. This is what I mean. It's a replacement for votes, for power. Look how smug she is. I've never seen Jacinta Allen this happy. She's only this happy when she's giving away our country for deals.
And here in Victoria, you can be whoever you want to be, yet stay who you are. Prime Minister.
And don't get me wrong. I work with many good Indians. This is about mass immigration and the replacement of Australian culture. You can't have people assimilate if you're importing them en masse to replace the general population. And having the Prime Minister here of India with a huge stadium full of Indians saying, this is Australia, you can come here and be Indian. Let's turn this country to India. That's not what anyone fucking wants.
Mr. Modi, thank you. Thank you for honouring Melbourne and Victoria with your visit.
I can't... It's just, you can see it's in front of our faces now. And so I'm getting hot here. We're heating up. How can they go out there in front of our faces, do this mass immigration, and chant, yes, we want more, and you don't have to change. You can be India in Australia. Let's just set up India here. It's shocking. But look at this next clip.
Australia's relationship with India has never been more consequential than it is today. We're expanding our relationship across defence and security, education, science and technology, and energy security and critical minerals. While we are separated by an ocean, we are indeed the closest of friends. Australia...
So we're pretty much throwing out America. Fuck them. We're a part of India now. Like, that's what this government is doing. That's what they've shown in their actions over and over again. Get rid of our other allies and let's go towards India. That's what Australia is doing right now. Like, just look how happy this witch is here.
It's been my honour to just welcome Prime Minister Modi to Modi in Melbourne here at Marvel Stadium to join 30,000 Indian Australians here in Melbourne to welcome an important visit by India's Prime Minister, which represents the strength of the relationship between Victoria and India, reflects the strength of the relationship between India's diaspora here in Melbourne. Welcome to Melbourne, Prime Minister Modi.
So she's never been this happy before. She's so happy. She's ecstatic. Let's get rid of Australians. Let's get rid of them. Let's just mass import and turn this country to India. Like, that's what this is about. That's what's happening. And it's because Australians won't vote for Labor anymore because what they've done to our culture, to our people, inflation, fraud, crime running rampant. So it's out of control. But over 80% of Indians vote for Labor. So they're going to import them en masse, replace us, and use them. That's what they're going to do. And that's what they're doing in real time. Like, we're coming up to one of the biggest elections for One Nation in November, and they are literally celebrating having the highest Indian population, doing a big show with the Indian Prime Minister, and saying we want more and a closer relationship. So it's clear to see they are pushing this for votes to stay in power. If Australians won't vote for Labor, they will import people that will. And that's what's happening. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member if you want to show me some extra support, and stand up for Australia. But I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you join the live streams nearly every single night. And let's just keep speaking up because they're doing it in front of our face right now. And it is shocking.